Live, this is News 4 Tucson at 10.
And good evening, I'm Tom McNamara.
And I'm Christy Tedesco. It's really nothing new, those patches of the dead zones you hear about, where you can't get that cell phone service along the southern Arizona border with Mexico.
Well, since the murder of rancher Robert Krentz a year ago, it's been brought to the front line, and now actual legislation to get the communication gap fixed. Danielle Tedesco at the top tonight with the details on this. Danielle.
Well, this new legislation really has been Congresswoman Gabby Giffords' baby, but now after working closely with Texas Republican Congressman Ted Poe on the issue, he's stepping up to Congress in her absence.
Mr. Speaker, foreign invaders are threatening the people who feed America.
Congressman Ted Poe, a Republican from Texas, introducing new legislation centered around the border issues in Arizona.
And this bill will provide people in remote areas on the dangerous border area with cell phone service to call for help.
The Southern Borderlands Public Safety Communications Act, an idea from Congresswoman Giffords, would allow ranchers to file for grants from Homeland Security to improve communication. It's an idea that Giffords staffer C.J. Karamarjan says was spawned in the wake of rancher Rob Krentz's murder.
The Congresswoman wanted to speak to Homeland Security Secretary Napolitano. Secretary Napolitano wanted to speak to Congresswoman Giffords, and we were on the road headed toward this town hall, and we couldn't speak to each other. We were in an area where there was no cell phone service.
The town hall in Naco 3 days after Krentz's death. News 4 was there at the time and experienced the same cell phone issues, a problem border ranchers have been talking about for years.
It's a fundamental part of public safety.
Poe says it's also a part of border security. Touring the border near Douglas last week, he says he saw for himself the problem and wants to get a solution from Washington.
Border security is national security, and it has to be dealt with on the federal level.
Now, Poe also worked with Giffords last year on creating the resolution that helped bring National Guard troops to the southern Arizona border. He says it truly is a bipartisan issue.
That sounds like it has legs. Could
Yeah.
really take off. Okay.
More to come.